Good morning, boys and girls. Today for math, we're going to continue with measurement. And our question, our essential question that we're answering with this chapter is, how can I measure objects? Well, there are many different ways to measure objects. During this chapter, we're measuring the length of objects. So we'll start with a little review. Use a centimeter ruler to measure 3 pencils of different lengths. What are the measurements of the pencils? How do you know if your measurements are reasonable? Well, if you think about a pencil, they're not super long. So what unit of measurement would you use to measure a pencil? Would you use centimeters or would you use meters? Think about it for a minute. Well, it says use a centimeter ruler, so I'm guessing your answer is centimeters. Okay, so if I said to you the measurement of the pencil is 5 centimeters, does that sound reasonable to you? Think about how long 5 centimeters is. Well, it wouldn't be a longer pencil. It would probably be an older pencil that got sharpened a lot, but sure, that would be reasonable. So you need to think about that when you're measuring things to know whether your answer is accurate or not. Okay? All right, moving on. If you recall in past lessons, we learned that 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? How many centimeters equal 1 meter? And if you said 100, then you are correct. All right, so let's take a look at these questions. It says to write the missing numbers. 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters? Well, we just gave that answer, which would be 100. 3 meters are equal to how many centimeters? Well, if 1 meter is 100 centimeters, 3 meters would be, give you a minute to think, 300 centimeters. That's correct. It's all about the place value. So let's go back the other way. This time we're going to start with centimeters. 500 centimeters are equal to how many meters? 500 centimeters. How many meters? If you said 5, you're correct. And 900 centimeters are equal to how many meters? And if you said 9, you are correct. And that's the nice thing about the metric system, boys and girls. Everything is just like our place value system. It goes by tens, hundreds, thousands, and it really simplifies things. And there's our answer. And you guys were all right. Okay, moving forward. All right, Ben's bedroom is 6 meters long. How many centimeters long is Ben's room? Is it 6 centimeters? Well, that would be the same as 6 meters. That wouldn't be correct. 16? No, we've never used those type of numbers in our answers, so that probably wouldn't be correct. So that leaves us with 60 and 600. And if you've been paying attention at all, you knew the answer. And the answer is 600. Very good. All right, so moving on to our lesson of the day. Okay, how can a number line help you measure an object? Well, a ruler really basically is a number line if you think about it. It's a line with numbers, just different numbers than what we're used to seeing. Okay, so if you take a look at this number line, it says to draw a pencil that is 10 centimeters in length on the number line. All right, how long is the key? Well, we started at 2 and we ended at 5. So how many centimeters would that be? You would have to subtract 5 minus 2, and that would make it 3 centimeters long. And if you look at the fish, right, the fish starts at 8 and it stops at 14. And again, you have to find the difference between those two numbers to see how long a fish is. So 14 minus 8. So think about that for a minute. Get your answers. And there you go. 3 is the key, and 6 centimeters is the fish. And the pencil started at 2 and ended at 12. And how many centimeters long would the pencil be? Well, it would be 10. It tells us that in the question. Okay. All right, so let's try another one. Kaylin has a red rope that is 43 feet long. So we're going back to a different unit of measurement now. He has a blue rope that is 28 feet long. How much longer is the red rope? How much rope does he have in all? Draw a number line if needed. Well, you could also solve this by doing addition and subtraction. If something is 43 feet long and something else, the blue rope is 28 feet long, and you want to find the difference between the two, what will you do? Well, you would subtract. You would subtract 43 minus 28. Moving forward, okay, it asks how much rope does he have in all? In which case, when we see the words in all, we know that we're going to do what? We're going to add. So then we would add 43 plus 28. So if we were doing this in class, boys and girls, I would have you write both of your problems down and show your work. And the nice thing is it's a little review for addition and subtraction with regrouping. Okay, and there it doesn't show us the work, but it shows us what the problem would be to solve it. Okay, 43 minus 28 and 43 plus 28. So if you did those problems and you got those answers, then you're looking good. Okay. And it shows if you wanted to use the number line that you could do that. Okay, and then again, using the number line to measure. All right, the crown starts at 20, ends at 29. And that would make it 9 centimeters long. And the paper clip starts at 25 and ends at 30. And that will make it 5 centimeters long. So boys and girls, your seat work for today that your parents are going to check for you is actually the homework pages. Okay? And here's another couple examples that you can also do on your own. Okay? I want to give you the answers. How does the number line help you compare measurements? How does it help you compare? Well, if you go back to the number lines, right, it shows you the size of the things that you're measuring. Which one's shorter, which one's longer, and how much shorter it is. How much shorter, because the numbers are laid right out there for you. Okay? So you have some practice that you can work on. And then when you get to your homework, all right, you can work on that independently on your own and then have your parents check it. Now the word problems I'm going to leave and not go over those for you because I would like you to work on some of them on your own if you like, especially the brain builders. I know a lot of you like the brain builders, so I don't want to give you the answers to those, even though I did just flip through and let you see some of the answers. But I don't want to do everything with you because I want you to leave, I want you to have the opportunity to do some practice if you like. All right, keep those brains working, boys and girls. And I miss you all. I miss teaching you math in the morning. And I hope we get to do it together soon.